Welcome back, community, to the next episode of DomiNations World War time. So we are fighting again, third time, against USA Dankness. Both of the last recent fights we had against them ended up 200 was 198 for us. So pretty surprising if you mention the point that enemy have quite some very, very high atomic age players and many globals. In total we can count through and see one atomic, one global. So 3 global, 2 atomic, 4 global, 5, 6 global, 7, 8, 9. So I think we have 9 times global and even 3 times atomic. I'm not quite sure, but we have some atomic guys as well as many globals. We only have 5 globals and rest of industrials. So our offense power is quite limited. We also see very many stars over here, but most of these stars, yes, are pretty unspectacular. You see enemy number 8, very nice. Got only 4 stars at our Caramelli number 16. So the enemies are again very obviously going for the same system like they did before, and before they lost 2 times against us because of the system. The system is quite solid from its basic structure, but in specific they have some very high disadvantages by them. This system I'm talking about is enemy number 1 will care with his 2 attacks for our number 1 and number 2. Number 2 for our 3 and 4, 3 for 5 and 6, and so on. Every enemy has to take the next 2 higher enemies, which are free. That means enemy number 8 goes for number 16 and number 17, and he failed to do the 16. Therefore, 1 star is remaining. And the problem is that the enemies have not the structure or the resources or even reserves to take the stars, which they couldn't take, and therefore no other one can take this attack. If someone other does take this attack and gets as reserve on this number 16, for example, his attack will be opened. So in total they have planned not very good and don't have much enough reserves. So I'm very looking forward to see how the outcome of this World War is. And I think when the enemies will stuck to the same structure like they did before, we don't have bad chances or the bad opportunities to get our 3rd victory against USA Dankness. But enough of this. You see my Napoleon is upgrading for my base updates. Then I have Napoleon at level 20 and even Churchill. I don't know, is it Churchill? MacArthur at level 19. I'm straightly focusing on them. I paid 72,000 oil for my last library chapter. And after this, I only have to do the last chapters over here at the peace treaties, because I already told you the last nationalism chapter is really a pain in the ass, because you have to pay 90,000 of oil only for some additional 400 hit points, and that's pointless in total. Troops are already all trained, so I think we could go right through in the World War attack. No other stars were made. Let's scout my enemy whether he has rebuilt his base. We have no coalitions. That's pretty surprising. Yes, he has not rebuilt his base. What we see over here is a pretty easy base layout. Pretty simple from its structure. You only have built the town center, all of the defensive buildings right around, then 1 wall layer, and then separated another 2nd wall layer at the outer side. This means that except for these places over here, there are no places where hidden traps could be laid down. Therefore, we have to anticipate. He's a global guy, so he will have 21 traps in total, I think, and the traps will be spread outside. I don't know where the traps are located, but I anticipate many of them over here, because this seems to be a more attractive site to attack. Therefore, I don't decided to attack from over here. I think the best way to go is right from the dock, to get one of his buildings smashed inside the walls, then rally inside, put some very good sabotage tactics over here. Here is a very good location, because we can disable 2 mortars as well as the town center. Next sabotage tactic I think I will place right over here. It will depend. Probably I also put it over here. And the last one I will put over here to get the castle as well as the tank depot and the last mortar. Let's see how we can get over here. We have to also pay attention for the factories, which will spawn out some heavy tanks. The mercenary camp with the Flampanzers, and here's the 2nd factory. But they should be destroyed very late in these attacks, so I don't have to care for them in the beginning. Let's see where the traps are and try to get Lord Stuart's base. Okay, troops are so far ready. I also have one MTV army and I don't like it. Probably I will spend it at this attack. I don't know. I also could waste it in the multiplayer. I got some donated alliance troops, some S-35 global age tanks, as well as some Royal Riflemen. All of the rest troops are ready. Perfectly. Double check. Enemy number 2. Let's get in. Here we are. Perfectly drop locations. Dropping worked as good as it could be. I don't see any traps from here on. So I prepare for rallying inside. Readout was triggered. Okay. Oh, troops surged 2 places in. That was not anticipated. Strength of the Gladiator, perfect. I will use Blitzkrieg. Location was quite good. Both of the healing cuts are surviving. I let my troops run now to see what they are doing. And I think later on I will disable the last mortar with my sabotage to get also the castle to avoid the general spawning perfectly. Couldn't have run better. That was the best opportunity. I even don't have lost many troops. I think I have all of my troops. Ah, over here we have the traps. There all of the traps are. I lost 1 artillery. 1 tank depot is remaining. I think we have wiped out all of the other buildings. I will start getting these farms over here and use my planes to get the last tanks of him. But I think we are straight through this base. I don't know, did he has a Kreml? If he has a Kreml, I think there will be some defenders from his farms. No, they aren't. Wow, very perfectly. I again lost another artillery. But in total my troop losses are very low. In comparison to what I expected from this base, because it is nearly a global age maxed out base. Oh, some defenders over here killed my artilleries. This is due to the also the Flampanzer. This is due to the resistance chapter. Come on, get the Flampanzer. He's killing my Geomanry, my Blackwatch. Okay, we have done not all of the buildings. Where is the last building? Where is the last building? I don't see. Ah, was there some bunch of gold? Ah, okay. So we have all troops. In total, we lost very many troops in the end. Yeah, it's pretty okay. Here my stars are. Oh, some other attacks at us were also done. Very nice. We see over here Sor Keko did care for enemy number 8 and got 5-star. Very nice, Keko. So 2 enemies out of the enemy number top 10 down. Well, let's see what Zeratul and the other guys of my alliance will do about the other enemies. I'm pretty looking forward, guys. I will keep you updated with my next video. Share, subscribe the video. We'll see you soon. Your domination tips.